We are a policy organization, but we are also a policy organization that is engaged in educating the next generation of African American leaders.
We develop leaders specifically through our internship program and our fellows program. That comes under the umbrella of our Leadership Institute.
If you have any desire in impacting change and impacting the legislative process, you should apply for this fellowship program.
The Congressional Black Caucus Foundation informs policy primarily through forums. We also publish policy papers, have policy briefs, and fact sheets.
The Center for Policy Analysis and Research, or CPAR, is the research and policy analysis arm of the foundation. Everything has a policy impact. And so it really is important for African Americans to understand what policy is, what policies are in place, and how it is they can get more civically engaged.
We try to look at policy from an African American's perspective, and we also try to break it down in understandable pieces.
When you hear there are more black men in prison than in college, what does a teacher do with that? The way breaking barriers is different is it helps them to understand that young black males can achieve.
The primary way that CBCF educates the public is through our annual legislative conference.
We host over 12,000 attendees that attend over 100 policy forums that we have during the 4 days.
What we say is that everyone knows what the problems are. We'll cite the problems. However, we want to engage people in the solutions. We want them, when they leave our annual legislative conference, we want them to have some new ideas.
Not only do we look at the opportunities to inform policy, but we actually take information directly into the community. There is a call out to the stakeholders in the community. Here's an opportunity for you to become engaged.
A voice is unique because nobody else has an online virtual library that is primarily focused on the contributions and the role of African Americans in the legislative process.
I chair the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation Corporate Advisory Council. In that role, I work with some of their key corporate partners and help develop ideas that will further the foundation's mission and programs.
To understand policy and then to apply it in your community, that to me is power.
We develop leaders, inform policy, and educate the public at the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation. Join us.